Well. What do we have here? It's Derby Day. Happy Derby Day, everybody. In case you guys are wondering what time the race starts at like right before 7 o'clock. So maybe like 6:50. I would start gathering around the TV around 6:45 if you want to see. My bet is on Renegade. Yep. Not too much. I'm not foolish with my money, but got a $20 bet on Renegade. Renegade is in the lineage of Secretariat. Secretariat was one of the most famous racehorses to ever live. Ah, thank you, Raleigh. So, since it's raining like fuck outside, I should be. I came up with my own recipe for a frozen yogurt, not frozen yogurt. I always say frozen yogurt, frozen custard flavor. So this should be fun. We're combining some flavors, some things that I think will turn out good, and I'm gonna let you guys watch. So, if you guys are wondering what news is on in the background, that would be a Fox News stream. All Fox News all the time. Breaking news. I'm serious. The breaking news. Fox loves their breaking news for real. Like every 5 minutes, there's a okay Fox alert breaking news, and it's not breaking news. It's the same news that they reported 3 minutes earlier or 10 minutes earlier, however long. It's the same news just 10 minutes later. Well, there have been no further updates since the last Fox News alert that brought to you this story. Nothing's changed in the last 10 minutes. Surprise. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Okay, so the first thing we need is a pot. You don't have to use a deep pot like this. You can use one that's more shallow than this. You're not going to come close to filling this up. However, I like to use a deeper pot than I need to because I don't like the splashes all over this nice glass stovetop. So that's the first thing. Then we need a bowl, which I have over here in the drying bin. I like to use a stainless steel. I also use glass. I like the stainless steel better because I can get a better grip on it. It's not so heavy. But any heat-safe bowl will do. Do not use plastic. Do not use Tupperware. That shit's got shit that'll leach out into whatever hot mixture you have. And fuck DuPont. Oh, damn it. I need to put this. Okay. So I have an extra bowl out just in case we need it. And I have my big old bowl right here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to Well, before anything else, you should smoke yourself a big old fat doobie because it's raining and it's Saturday and we don't have to work today. So, which I've already done. If you can't tell. And let's see. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to separate our egg yolks from our egg whites. Let's see. I need a cup. Avalanche. This is my own cup to separate the eggs. We can move that over a little bit. So we need 6 egg yolks. If y'all ever see one of these little egg dispensers and think it's a great idea, don't do it. It's not as good as an idea as you think. The design is not right, and so many of these eggs end up getting broken because they like go over the little egg, the egg. They go over the little ledge to come down. See, they come over this little edge to come down, and they drop too hard and they break. I don't know who designed that, and that's probably why I got it for like 50 cents. Okay, so we need 6 of these. Get out the compost bucket, put that in the sink, so that's ready to go for eggshells. We need 6 of these. I hate it when it won't come off. There we go. Aw, 5 lurkers. 5 fans. Just lurking in the shadows. It's alright. You guys can chat. You can ask questions. What's that, 4? Yeah, it's 4. See? Hear it? There you go. Oh, I bet that one broke. Uh-oh. Piece of shell. Piece of shell. Oh, shit. What was that? 5? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. that compost bucket is full. So when it stops raining, I need to go dump that. But that's all I need to put in there. All right, so let's put our eggs up. And now we need sugar. I will go ahead and tell you, when you make homemade ice cream, I have found that one standard size bucket on your refrigerator, like from your freezer, the lower part of the freezer that makes the big bucket, one of those is not enough. You need like 2 of those. So I would make a note to yourself, if you're going to try this at home, to bag your ice ahead of time, like as soon as you can, like maybe even a couple of days before, so you have enough. That way you don't have to go buy ice. I mean, you can still make it. It takes a lot longer if you don't have enough ice. I'll say that. That's how I'll say that. Okay, so the next thing we need is our sugar. Go ahead and get those out. Oh, there's not very much sugar in there. We're going to need those chocolate chips in a minute. All right, so we need 3/4 a cup of sugar. No, actually. So I have more cooking equipment and accoutrement than I do drawers or cabinets for this shit. Okay, so 3/4 a cup of sugar. So we're gonna do 3 of the 4th cups. 1, 2. Three. Woo! Churchill Downs. All right. Okay, go ahead and put sugar on the shopping list. If we get more than 4 people here, I will drop the link. So tell all your friends. Let's see. What was I gonna do with this 10? Well, I don't know. Oh, I was gonna put sugar on the shopping list. Sugar. Sugar. Oh, honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me. All right, so now I'm going to put this here. A lot of people save their egg whites to do other stuff with. If I was baking something else with it, or I don't know. If I was doing anything else, I probably would. But if I didn't have, I'll say it like this. If I didn't have chickens that laid eggs every day, I would probably try to conserve them and do something with them later. So I didn't waste them, but they go in the compost as well. All right, so now we're going to take our whisk and we're going to whisk this together. We want it to be like a bright yellow, but just as long as it's all well incorporated, you just want it whisked together. See that bright yellow? That's what you want. That's what you want. Okay, put that aside. Now we need to heat our milk. But before we do that, I need to remember what I did with my vanilla beans. Shite. I'll put it in here. Fuck ass. I'm so excited about this too. Okay, we can find these. They're here somewhere. Let's see. Ah! Got him. Okay. Boom. Put that over a little bit because we're going to look at that. There, we're going to look at that. All right. Cheese and rice. I dropped my beans. All right. Vanilla bean. Put that in there. This is Madagascar vanilla. Vanilla beans are grown in several spots in the world. Mexico also produces good vanilla beans, but you know, Madagascar and Mexico are the two places that are like pretty popular for vanilla beans, and they smell. You guys can't smell it. I wish you could. It smells freaking amazing. All right, so now we need to heat the egg mixture in a medium saucepan. Again, remember what I said. And I actually, the original recipe, I actually doubled it by half. So it's a little bit more ingredients. Boom. Actually, yep, that's cool. All right, so why won't that drawer shut? What's the deal? Oh my Jesus. Actual fuck is in there. Oh, I know. I bet. I know. fall down. Nope. Okay, it's closed. All right, so we've got a vanilla bean in there. We need 2 1/4 cups of milk. Okay, so I'm gonna unlock the stove. My stove sings. Listen. Okay, so we're gonna turn it on 3. All right, put in 1 cup. Oh no, that's 2 cups, and then 1/4. Man, you know what troll I miss? Jan's hands. For a while, there was a troll going around as Jan's hands. I thought it was funny. All right. So here's the thing. You want to heat it without scalding it. The milk. Oh, that's gonna piss me off. That's really gonna piss me off. That's fine. So you want to heat it without scalding the milk, which is not really easy to do with this stove because like one of these burners gets way freaking hotter than the rest of them. But that's okay. We'll work around it. Alright, you also want to put 3/4 of a teaspoon of kosher salt. And where's my... There it is. Alright. So that's 1, 2. Oh God. Damn, I already had some. Okay. Well. All right. There's the link if anybody wants to chat with me while I do this. Oh yeah. So when you're looking down in here, and you won't be able to see it, but like on the camera. But if you the little tiny flecks of vanilla will start coming off of the bean as the milk warms up. You can use prepackaged paste too. You don't have to get the bean. I like the bean because I like to do things the old way, but that's just me. All right. While that's doing its thing, we need to chop up some chocolate chips. So, take this over here. I need how many ounces? 3. All right. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do some. What is getting? It's really starting to piss me off. I don't know what it is that's getting stuck. You son of a bitch. Fuck it. And it's gonna pop open again. See? Something is back there. Something's back behind it. I don't know what it is. Alright, we got it. Okay. Wow, you guys really aren't interested in fucking making homemade ice cream, huh? That's okay. So the best way I can tell you when it's heated is like when you see, but not scalding, is when you see a little bit of steam start to come off of it. Breaking news. All right, so we are going to. Oh, we're also going to turn this one on over here because I have a little bit of chocolate left in that pan from when I made the chocolate strawberries last night. So, yes, we're putting chocolate strawberries in this. Chocolate covered strawberries. I'm not entirely sure what the best way to chop these chocolate chips is. So we're just going to use a knife. I haven't quite figured out what's the best way. But you want them chopped up so that they incorporate into so that they melt smoothly and you don't get little chunks in your ice cream. But if you like chocolate chunks in your ice cream, I guess it's not a bad thing. It's all about what you like. I'm not actually a big fan of chocolate to begin with, but I do like hot cocoa. So that's what I like the flavor of hot cocoa. So that's what we're doing here. And okay. No, I want chocolate chip. Turn that down because that is not used to heat it up. But again, we don't want to scald it, so. Hey, Maddie. Long time no see. How about that? How about that shit? You were there, weren't you, in the chat? in Tiffany's chat and Jarls last night. I think you were. Man, that shit was funny. I was dying laughing. Maddie, thank you for joining. I am making I'm making frozen custard, but I'm making it. I built a recipe on the back of another recipe that I'm gonna try out today. So that's what we're doing. And by we, I mean me and Sasquatch. Well, I think Sasquatch is sleeping, but it's me and Sasquatch inside. Okay, is that 3 ounces? Yeah. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. Don't you hate it when a chip gets away and you have to eat it? Okay. So this is going to be fun. Because we're going to temper this egg yolk with this. Okay. So. Yeah. Shit. I'm going to set this bean aside. All right, we got our chocolate chips. We need to get our hot cocoa mix out and our Cafe Bustelo espresso instant espresso mix. My Jesus, I have so much shit in my cabinets. So much shit in my cabinets. All right, we're gonna turn that off because that's heated now. You can see the steam coming off of it a little bit. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pour this into something that is more easy to pour. Okay. Don't want to put that back on the heat, but you want to put it to the side because you're going to use that again. All right. Let's see if we can do this. This is going to be hard to do, but I'm going to try to show you guys. All right, so you want a steady stream, and you're going to mix because you don't want to cook the egg yolk. You just want to warm it up, and it's hard to do when you're jiggling and you don't have a third hand to hold the bowl. But we did it. Wait, we haven't. All right, so steady stream. So it gets all incorporated in there, and you can go faster as it gets mixed in. All right, the better it gets mixed in. Get the sides. All right. Holly jolly. Yes, I know it's not Christmas, but it's a really good spatula. Okay. Put that right there. All right, now that that's back. Oh. Can't get close. Can't get the tripod close enough. Okay, now that that's back on, we're gonna turn it on, but we're gonna put the smaller burner on because we have more control over that. And we're gonna start at like a 3, a 4, no, like a 3. Okay, we're gonna start at like a 3 and see how that starts. Because again, we don't want to thicken it too much. It's just supposed to be thick enough to coat the back of the spoon. But we're gonna put our vanilla bean back in there so that can permeate, and we're gonna mix it. Just like that. Such a pretty color. That nice yolky yellow. All right, we're gonna use that cup again. So we're gonna leave that there. And we're gonna go over here and put the dishes away so it's not so messy. No, son, you're not going outside. It's wet as hell. I had to dry your paws when you came back in. And I had to dry you off with a towel because you was wet, son. Nobody wants to watch me make stuff. That's fine. I'm convinced. I have a theory about the weekend news. Nothing new happens in the weekend news. It's just gossip. And that, I mean, it's just them talking about what happened during the weekly news cycle. And animal videos. They play a lot of animal videos. And there's no Jesse Waters on the weekend. I love Jesse Waters. That's who I like to get my evening news from. Starts at 8 p.m. Jesse Waters. Jesse Waters is my Ron Burgundy. So. All right, so let's see what we've got here. I've tried a couple flavors of the custard so far. I've done a strawberry. I've done a peach. The peach was really good. The strawberry was really good. Coffee was really good. I did a hot cocoa with marshmallows. I thought that was really good. And so, but I thought it could use maybe some chocolate covered strawberries in it. So I decided to make that recipe again. I also added the espresso powder because that was not in the original recipe. So it makes like a mocha flavor, like a hot mocha instead of just a hot cocoa. So either way, I think it's going to be really good. But then so once you're done making this mixture, the custard mixture, you have to let it sit for at least 4 hours or up to overnight. But it has to cool down like completely. So you have to put it in the refrigerator and let it cool down for 4 hours. So once we get to that point, I will end the video. And tonight when I get ready to make it, I will liven it up and we can chill and smoke while that turns. And we can gossip too, because I know everyone wants to gossip at night. That's when you guys come alive. Man, everybody was dueling pianos last night. All right, time to put that out. Honestly, I don't know how y'all do it. Stay up late at night like that, yelling at each other. Like, I was ready to go to bed after I heard Jarl yelling at Tiffany. That was some funny ass shit. I laughed. All right, so the coat test. Not quite there. Like a few more minutes. You don't want it to boil because then you'll end up with like chunky eggs. I mean, some of that you're gonna strain it off, so you're gonna get rid of any of those little pieces that may have cooked in the process. But you don't want to boil it. If you boil it, it runs it. So. Hey, Addie M. I am making the base of a frozen custard. So that's what I'm doing. This is the egg mixture. Oh my God, I want these people to stop messaging me. Man, I had to, okay, so my shit got compromised by something that I clicked on, this like psychic thing where they like do the soulmate picture. Hey, Renee. And all I did was click on the shit and I opened it up and it never asked me if I wanted to subscribe, nothing. Like it appeared to be a free app. They have now compromised 2 of my cards back to back, trying to take fucking money from me, like $50. Something is stuck in that drawer. Damn it, I'm gonna have to take everything out of that drawer. Renee, thank you for joining us. I'm not sure when you tuned in, but I was just telling Eddie M that I am making frozen custard. I'm making the base of it, right? Meow. Okay. I'm gonna need this. No, why? Something's stuck in there. It's gotta be. Okay, we can bring this back over here. Right there. Not quite ready yet, but we're gonna strain it when it does. What is a frozen custard? It's ice cream, Renee. But it's made with egg yolks. It's thickened with egg yolks, and it's the flavor that I'm gonna make is a hot cocoa, hot mocha. So hot cocoa flavor with coffee flavor in there, marshmallows, and chocolate covered strawberries. Yes, in my ever growing search to find things that I can make with eggs that I like to consume, I looked up a recipe for making egg noodles too, and oh no, that is so time consuming, and you have to have all these attachments, pasta attachments and stuff for your KitchenAid, and each one of those attachments is very expensive. So yeah, in my ever-growing search to find things I could do with eggs, I found some frozen custard recipes. And so I asked my mom, I'm like, Mom, in all of the shit that you have at your house, do you happen to have an ice cream maker? And she's like, why, yes, I do. It's only been used a couple times. So I have like my mom's old rival from like the late 80s, early 90s ice cream maker. And I have been making frozen custard, ice cream, whatever you want to call it. I've been making that. Okay, so it's still a little runny. It's not quite there. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Oh, Renee, if you're still here when I'm done, I'll show you my new rug that I got. Well, new to me. Got a rug from the Habitat for Humanity the other day. And the cats love it. I like it too. I had a sneaking suspicion that it was going to be nautical themed when I got it. But I was like, well, it's $20 and it's discounted. Well, no, I take that back. It was new, so it wasn't, and it didn't have a discount. There was another one. There were two other ones that did have discounts, but one of them was like a plushy shag, which was hideous, and the other one was it wasn't big enough, first of all, and second of all, it's not my colors. Like, it is my colors, but only during fall, and it had like fall leaves on it and stuff, and I'm like, and it wasn't a year-round rug for me. So I got that one. It's round and it's got seashells on it, which again, like, not a big fan of things that are like obviously nautical, but I mean, it'll last a couple of years till cats have thrown up all over it, or, decided to mark which area of the rug is theirs, and then it will go outside. All right. Almost. Almost. Almost there. What do you think about the whole shooting at the ballroom, Renee? It's crazy, huh? You know that that's the same hotel that Reagan was shot in front of? Don't know if you did, but now you do. Now you do. This drawer's pissing me off. Get off here, I'm taking everything out of it and figuring out why I won't shut. It's got to be because something is wedged up in there. But I can't get my little arm to move that way. Open this. Very special tour of George Washington's family home. Take it inside. Okay, so it's a package and a half. How do I? Okay. Oh, that's about a half. Reagan is also my favorite president. Next to Trump. Well, it's Donald Trump. If he pulls this shit off, man, he'll be the fucking greatest president in history. This whole Iran bullshit. If he gets the nukes or the dust and gets us out of there. All right. What's the next step? Okay. Helps reduce urges to urinate, y'all. All right. All right, that's good. Well, yep, that's good. Okay. Now we're gonna pour this. We're gonna strain this off. There we go. Don't look in my drawer. All right, so we are done with this. And we're going to take this little vanilla bean and we're going to put it in our compost. You can split them open and take the paste out of it too and do it that way. It's up to you. All right. God, that drawer is really pissing me off. All right, so we're going to take our chocolate. I'm going to stir that around in there until it's all melty. Melty. And we're also going to come over here, turn that burner off, and scrape out the rest of this chocolate. Son of a bitch. Not again. Oh, hell to the yes. Okay. All right. Yeah, Reagan was a good president. Oh, let's see. Okay. So we're gonna put a scotch more vanilla in there. Nope. We're gonna put that in there, which is our hot cocoa slash espresso powder. I'm gonna mix all of that in until it's nice and combined. Okay, now we're gonna add the cream. That will dissolve. So I'm gonna add the cream, and we need 2 1/4 cups of heavy cream. That. I need this. And we need 2 1/4 cups. Okay. But entertaining may have contributed to Washington's death. So that we're standing in the master bedroom, and this is actually where George Washington passed away, right? Tell me about that today. Wow. You guys are really vampires, huh? Y'all only come out at night. George Washington died from a throat infection at 67 years old. Not far from the house down a dirt path is George and Martha's final resting place. I was always told he was supposed to be buried at the Capitol. What happened? The Congress asked the president. All right. Washington if he could be buried in the Capitol building, and she said she would because he always said his if she would only allow her, she would allow her to be with him. And so she was intended to be there as well. She got into it in 1901. I think that cocoa mix is old or cheap. It's kind of clumpy. So on this upcoming 4th of July, it's going to be a big one. America celebrates, of course, 250 years. And I'm told that a group of immigrants will be naturalized at this date in that. Okay. I'm getting the whisk. All right. Perfect. Okay, now this is okay. Okay, so this is the part that I built into the recipe because the original recipe said to fold in the marshmallows after you start churning it, right? But the best part about hot cocoa is that like melty part of the marshmallow. So once I pour this in here while it's still warm, that's when I like to add the marshmallows so that they get a little melty, but they still kind of maintain their form. All right. And again, you'll probably end up with little chunks of chocolate that didn't get melted all the way, but that's okay because we don't mind little chunks of chocolate in our custard. All right, so yeah, it's still kind of warm. Okay, so we take our marshmallows. Man, I love a Pyrex measuring cup. I want one of the big ones, like the big ones, but they don't. It's the new Pyrex. It's not the old Pyrex, and they're hard to find because they get broken. All right, so we need exactly 3/4 of a cup of marshmallow bits. I don't feel like that's enough. I really don't feel like that's enough. Because I like a lot of marshmallows. So, tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to sprinkle them until they cover the top. I like a lot of marshmallows. I like a big mug, like half full of the cocoa, and then like fill the rest up with the marshmallows. All right. Now kind of push them down so again they like start to melt because it's kind of warm, but they get coated. I would add the rest of the bag because it's really not that much, probably about half a cup. But we're also going to put chocolate covered strawberries in here after we churn it. So, would you like to see the chocolate covered strawberries? It's gross outside. Boom. I even put a little sea salt on them. And that is a mixture of semi-sweet chocolate or milk. I'm sorry. It's a mixture of milk chocolate and dark chocolate. So it's healthier. So, do we want to make it fancy? Do we want to make it fancy? I'll show you how we make it fancy. These are edible gold flakes. We'll just sprinkle this gold on here. And then we'll have little gold flecks in our ice cream. How about that? Fancy. Fancy. I won't buy this kind again though. Because this comes out in like sheets. And as much as you put it between your fingers, you can't, it doesn't come apart. You have to like cut it, which is kind of stupid. All right. So there is our mixture for our custard. Put a lid on that. And we're going to put it in the refrigerator for 4 hours. Ice production. Getting good on the ice. Put this, oh, that's empty. Renee, I've been sprinkling scratch around. I got a bunch of mulch that I need to put out. But I haven't done it yet because it's not ready. So I've been having the chickens help me. Can you see? I sprinkle the scratch around like the base of the tree, wherever I'm going to put mulch. I'm going to put some mulch out there. So they'll like scratch around in there and get it all cleaned out and ready for me to do. I make them help. All right, Renee, I'm gonna show you my new rug. Check it out. See, the seashells aren't too bad. They're like abstract, I guess. So I don't know. It doesn't really go with my stuff, but that's all right, I guess. The cats like it. They like laying on it, so. All right. Well, guys, that concludes the show. It's an hour and 14 minutes. If I wasn't trying to show you guys, it probably would have taken me less. But we'll have to chill that for 4 hours, and then it'll be ready to churn. So I'll see you guys. And I'm gonna say it's almost 2. So I'll see you guys in like 5 to 6 hours. We'll come back for the churning. All right. Thank you guys who stopped in. You also have a great day, Renee. I'm going outside to paint some furniture because I need to get paid. So, all right. Have a great day, Renee. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you later.